Hey guys, it's your girl Me, and I am back with another video for you guys. So in this one, I am actually doing a chit chat get ready with me. Like, I'm actually talking as I'm getting ready. It's not a voiceover, it's not a speed through, although I think I'll probably speed through some parts because, I mean, who am I kidding? This is me, and like, you know me and how I record my videos and how I do my videos. But yeah, if you guys want to see how I got this look, what I was talking about, be sure to continue watching this video. Be sure to hit the like button below and subscribe to the channel, because I mean, subscribe to your girl. I mean, support your girl. Don't you want to see your girl glow up? Like, be part of the fam. Like, what do you want? What do you want from me? So yeah, if you guys, I said everything. Let's just head into the video. Okay, so I literally stopped the video as I was about to talk because I don't understand why I stopped the video, but here we go. Anyway, so I've decided this is going to be a chit chat video. This is 2 videos in one because I also just colored my hair. So I've changed my hair color. So we're going to see at the end of this look, and also in the intro, you're going to see obviously the color, but besides the point, you're going to see what color I'm doing right now. I changed my hair today. But yeah, so I am priming my face with the NYX Studio Perfect Photo Loving Primer because, you know, your girl is a photo lover. She likes taking pictures, and we're trying to have the makeup looking snatched in the pictures and not just in real life. And I did use this primer yesterday, and I used the foundation as with the, I'll show you the foundation I'm using obviously, but I used this primer yesterday, and when I tell you guys my makeup yesterday was banging. Like, my makeup was just, I really did that. Like, I did that, and I just like this primer because like it feels so nice. Like, it honestly, it feels like I'm putting Vaseline on my face, but not as thick, if there's such a thing. Like, the texture is like Vaseline type texture, but it doesn't feel as like, it's not as sticky as petroleum jelly. Definitely not. Like, it's very smooth feeling, and I think also with the Dr. Jart moisturizer as well, it just makes it feel, I don't know, it just makes my skin, like, even just look at my skin, like, I've put on like a first layer, and just look how smooth my forehead especially looks so blurred out. Yo,
are you recording?
Yeah, I am.
Sorry.
So good. Yeah.
Did you dye your hair?
Mm-hmm.
How did it turn out?
I'm gonna show you when I'm done.
Did you see it yourself yet?
Uh-huh.
Is it, just tell me if it's bomb or not.
It's bomb.
It's bomb?
You're gonna like it.
Because when I went to go grab the toilet cleaner,
Mm-hmm.
I seen the bottles on the counter, so I was like, wait, did I just see what I think I just saw?
Yeah.
So I have an idea of what color you're doing, but
Yeah. No, I've it's just know it's one of these 2. I did one only, so it's not a mix. Okay. Literally just a solo color. So, yeah. By the way, I'm talking to Sela. She walked into the room as I'm recording, so you know, yeah, this is life. It's just we do what we gotta do. But yeah.
All right, bye, folks.
Bye, see. But yeah, this primer feels, oh, it just feels so, I like it. Like, just look at how smooth my skin looks. And we're not even like, this is just primer, you know. We haven't even gone into foundation yet. So now I'm gonna do my brows. So as I'm sitting here doing my brows, I'm a bit bored, and I got a request today that I should do a story time. So I guess might as well make this a chit chat, get ready with me story time situation. So first story that I have, like, what stories do I have? Honestly, I don't want to talk about myself, but what stories do I have? What can I think of? Okay, we'll talk about this job that I got in between my current job. So I think in my life update video I talked a bit about my situation and everything. I actually don't know if I told the story in my life update video. I need to check. If I told the story in my life update video, then this probably won't even make the video. I'll check when I'm editing. But long story short, I quit Zara and I no longer work there anymore. So because I quit, I was obviously with no job, and I was trying to find a job because obviously to live and survive and pay bills. My stomach rudely interrupting and trying to make a scene cameo. But yeah, basically I needed a job because in order for me to survive and in order for me to actually live in Canada, I need a job. So I was out here job hunting, like I was going out in person, like going to places, handing in my resume like a good person is supposed to. And I was also applying online. So yeah, so now I am just going to give myself a little bit of glow before the actual beat, and I'm going to be using the NYX Born to Glow liquid illuminator in Sun Goddess, because this, honestly, this you need in your makeup routine if you want to have that glow, like that skin glow from like deep within, as if you're like just glowing and life is just going right, like your credit score is 900 points and all your bills are paid and like your fridge is full and you just ate like a good meal and you're just about to have dessert, like everything is going great, you know. This is the product. If you want to reach that level in life, this is the product that you need. Yeah, so job hunting. Yeah, so I'm here looking for the job, and I'm using this BH Cosmetics foundation brush just to blend it out, and I'm gonna use the same brush for my foundation, obviously. But yeah, so I'm here looking for a job, and this said week I had 3 job interviews. I had one for this styling boutique. I had the same job interview for the job I'm talking about, and I had another one at NYX. So the first one was the stylist job, and I went for that interview, and it was really interesting. Obviously, I've never like really styled anyone before, really. I mean, like, I have suggested outfits and like made looks, but not really actually styling like what professional stylists do. So it was very interesting. It was nice, like, to learn in the whole experience. The interview was great, according to the interviewee, and from my end, like, the questions he asked were good. I answered the questions very well. I was honest with what I was looking for and what I wanted. He asked me what my career goals were, and I talked about them, and it was a bit overall good interview. So I had that interview, and then I had the interview for this job. And for this job, the interview was scheduled for 11. The interview was scheduled for 11. I got there at like 10:30 because, you know, I'm trying to be early and on time, but like I basically overcompensated for how long it was going to take me to get there. I mean, when I got there, I was talking to the girl at the front desk. She was really, really nice and sweet. She actually also worked for Zara, so like we kind of bonded over that, like having that commonness and like talking about our experiences. And then the manager who was interviewing me was running a bit late, so like ended up being an extra 30 minutes early, and then she was 15 minutes past the interview time. So the interview ended up being like at 11:20, and it was cool. She called me into her office. I walked in, introduced myself. She introduced herself, and now I'm just going in with the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation, and my shade is, where is it? Mocha is my shade, like perfect match, like. And this foundation as well, like honey. Okay, so at the interview, she asked me, honestly, this interview was so short, like it was short. I was in there 11:20, I left 11:25, I kid you not, like walked out of the actual building by 11:30. Like, it was a short ass interview, so quick. But yeah, she just asked me basic questions. She asked me basically about my work history and my work experience. So I told her that. She asked me about me, like my story. I told her my story, like coming to Canada and everything. And then she asked me what I would bring to the business, what qualities I would bring to the business. And then she told me how if I'm selected, she makes calls between 5 and 6 p.m. that afternoon. I'm like, okay. So after the interview, I hit Tama up and we ended up linking each other and hanging out that afternoon. And we're just hanging out in the park, and I kid you not, at 4:45 I got a call back, and she was like, yeah, just calling back, you really impressed me today in the interview. I'd like to call you in for a second interview Monday 1:30 at the office, blah blah blah. And I'm like, yeah, sure, thank you for the opportunity. I was so excited. I was like, wow, someone's actually like wanted to hire me, because like I had been going for job interviews, and even if I got the call back, I still continued looking for jobs, because like I wasn't going, like this was also like a different industry job, like, so I didn't know if it was something that I was gonna fit with or actually like. So I'm actually glad I kept looking, and that's how the next day I ended up walking into Nick's and just like dropping my resume. Turns out the manager was actually interviewing people that day, and she added me to her list, and I got the interview that day, and I did well. So I was really excited for that one, especially because like, as you guys know, I'm trying to be a makeup artist, and so obviously working in the makeup related field, if it's retail selling makeup, it's still makeup related, is something that I'm interested in because I'm trying to learn. So all that is done. It's Monday, and she sends me a message, like a memo, basically reminding me about the interview, and she told me that I should dress semi business casual. Okay, so I get all dolled up, I'm all cute, and that day was kind of gloomy. So I wore my yellow jacket and went for my 1:30 interview. I got there early. I got there early as per usual. And when I got there, she's like, oh, just a second, blah 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 blah. Then she introduced me to like the other manager, and she was like, okay, so basically you're going to go into the field and manager today, and you're going to be this manager today, equipment X will be manager X today. And yeah, okay, so like right now, so manager X said hi to me, and I was like, okay, so right now we're just going on a break, everyone's going on a break, you can like grab a snack or something, and then we'll meet up after 30 minutes and then we'll leave. I'm like, okay, cool. Bear in mind, no one's really told me, like all I know is that they work with, it's a company, it's a business that works with NGOs, and it was a customer service position. That's what I knew. So I don't really know the real nitty-gritty of the job. And like, yeah, look at the foundation. Like, can we talk about my skin? Like, hello, let's look at the skin. You can't argue with me, you can't fight me. I look good. Hello. Wow. NYX. Can't stop once. Like, I actually slept on, the thing is, I've been knowing that this foundation was good, because I mean, this is the foundation that Alyssa actually co-signed, I think, and like I've been watching videos about it. I just never actually went around and like went to actually buy it and try it out, because you know, I'm low-key a Fenty girl, no lie. But And I actually don't like trying a lot of foundations because like foundation doesn't always work out for me. Like most times I'll be looking orange, like I'm looking yellow, like I'm looking red. Like there's so many different colors that don't even make sense. But honey boo boo child, like blend dash, blend it, blend. Okay, so and stop being foolish and like continue this video and continue talking and telling the story. So basically did all that, and I went to Starbucks to get a I just went to Starbucks to chill because I don't think I had already got water and I didn't have money was tight. Honestly, money was tight. So I'm in Starbucks and I'm here chilling with this girl who actually worked for the company as well. And she's telling me basically how am I prepared because it's going to be a long day. And bear in mind, in my mind, I'm just thinking this is a second interview. I'm not thinking it's a full-on shift. These people took me on a full-on shift. First of all, these people took me an hour away from the city. They drove me an hour away from the city. Bear in mind, I'm new in Toronto. Like, this is my first time living here. I just moved here. I haven't been here long. I haven't seen much. I really haven't seen much. CNE is not seeing a lot. That's the only real place I've been to. Okay? And Eaton Center. So I really haven't seen much. And these people are taking me all the way to Auckland. What is in Auckland? But anyway, so I'm there and I'm just like, okay, you know, like I'm not really listening to what this girl is warning me about. So that's how I meet up with Manager X and the rest of the team, and we walk up to this car and we get in the car and we drive an hour away from the city. So we're driving an hour away and we stop by Tim Hortons. People get more food. Broke girl vibes, couldn't get food. It's cool, well, whatever. I was actually fine. But yeah, so we did that and then we drove over to this location where like there was a park, like this neighborhood, and just parked up. And we all got out of the car. Manager X hands out a bunch of maps to everybody. He tells me how I'm gonna be with him, and we all split up. And he's like, "All right, everybody meet here." Bear in mind, we're getting there. We're getting to the place at like 3:30. Bear in mind, I said my interview was at 1:30. Yeah. So we get to the place at 3:30. And we get out of the car and everything. Tell me why, all of a sudden, Manager X is like, oh yeah, so everybody meet back here for 8:25. Guys, it's 3:30. 8:25 is almost 5 hours away. So you're telling me we finna be in this area for like and it's like this is my car, so I've come with her, right? So it's not even like I can decide to just get in the car and drive back to the city. No, I'm going with these things. Did I tell you I was heated? But I'm there just still excited that, you know, people have hired me, like, you know, like giving me a second interview. I'm here still trying to figure out like what exactly will I be interviewed and like what exactly is going on at this point. So we're walking with Manager X and we start walking, and as we're walking, that's when I'm being given the lowdown of the job. So basically it was a door-to-door fundraising job, and for that week I went door to door asking people to trying to get people to try and donate money on a month-to-month basis. And when I tell you guys, that was like, I won't say the worst week of my life, but it was honestly a trying week. Like, it was so trying. It just made me realize that job was just not for me. Like, that job was definitely not for me at all. It was very, you had to be very, always, you had to, first of all, you always had to be, like, always had to be positive, because bear in mind, not everyone is going to want to give money. So you have to prepare yourself for people to want to say no to you. And it's hard hearing no from strangers, especially if you're really just trying to help and just trying to do something good for a good cause, you know, and like they make it, and like there are people who are rude. I encountered some very, very rude people, and like I understand, yeah, there's a stranger at your property, and like you're freaked out that it's a black girl. Like, why is this black girl doing in my white neighborhood? Like, why is she here? Like, I get it, it's weird, but like, nah, people are actually rude. People were hella rude. I mean, I did meet some nice people, even though honestly, in those 4 days that I worked, I did not manage to get even one donor. Like, I had an almost, but like, as soon as she heard it was month to month, Granny was like, yep, I'm sorry, I can't do month to month, blah blah blah. If it was like a one-time thing, I could have done it. So all of that was stressful, and it wasn't worth the money that was being given. And the job was also kind of pyramid schemey type. Like, there are a lot of incentives in the job. Like, if I got 5 donors in my first 5 days, I was gonna be paid an extra $100 or $50, something like that. And it's just like, they just get you to be motivated. So basically, yeah, that was that. I remember this one man, oh my gosh. So I'm out here walking in these streets, like trying to find a donor, and I get to this one house, and I knock on the door and everything, and there's this really grumpy old man. Like, when I tell you guys, this man was so grumpy, like so grumpy, it was actually quite sad. And he's like, what do you want? And I'm like, hi sir, I'm here with blah 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 blah. Like, hi sir, my name is Muila, I'm here blah 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 blah. And like, he's like, what do you want? It's like, what do you want? And like, just here to see if you'd like to help, blah blah blah. I did my whole pitch, because like, you have to have a pitch for the job. So in my whole pitch, old man was not having it. Like, he was not having it. And honestly, that job is actually low-key scary, because like, you stay in this area till dark. It's not close to where you live. It's an area that you're not familiar with. You're by yourself, and you're just walking door to door. Like, you don't know how crazy, like, whose crazy house you're gonna get to. Like, this one lady, she was dog sitting her brother's. Her house is actually filled with 10 dogs. And I'm just like, that could never be me. That could never be Miss Me. Like, I could never do that. But yeah, that was that job. Honestly, like, I now have a secure job. Now I'm gonna be getting the bag, and I'm gonna be getting myself together soon. And I'm also just putting energy in discovering myself, discovering what I like, discovering what I want, because a lot of my life has been decisions, and also like being African and Zambian, growing up with having to respect your elders and listening to what you're told. A lot of my life decisions most of the time have been to the benefit of others, of someone else, like, and to the benefit of someone else in the sense that I'll do something to quote unquote please others, so like get good grades because my parents wanted, like, to make my parents happy, you know, or like save this last piece of cake for my brother or sister or something like that, like, you know, basically just doing things for other people. And it's exhausting. Like, I'm 23, it's exhausting, and I've done it for 23 years. Honestly, I would actually say it was up until this year that I actually started doing things for myself. I won't lie that I haven't always done things for myself. I have made some decisions for myself, but there have been a lot of things where at the back of my mind it really wasn't for myself. I ended up just doing it because I was thinking of the other person. But I've come to realize that 23 years is enough for me to do things for other people. It's now time to do things for me, you know? Okay, so now eyes. I'm not really doing much for the eyes. I'm just gonna go in with the Born to Glow NYX highlighting palette. With my fluffy high-end brush from my BH Cosmetics, I am just going to dab into this bronze shade because, honey, we're trying to be bronze, baby. Oh, and I forgot a little bit on my Cupid's bow. Okay, and then we go in with the lip gloss. Let me see if okay. And to set it all off, we are using the NYX Matte Finish Spray. Baby. Okay. Are you guys ready for the hair unveiling? Let's do this. Let's get the show on the road. Let's do this. So, my hair. I'm a little blue head. There we go. So this is the hair. And ooh, I need to clean that up. Just blend it out. Okay, we're fine. Anyway, so yeah, this is my hair. It kind of still has purple hues to it because not all the purple washed out, but I used Sky Blue by Adore, and this is how the hair turned out. I like it. It's actually a really cute color. Obviously here it looks more indigo, but like on the sides you can definitely see the blue. I don't know why the light is making the camera is making the blue look like different, but yeah. This is looking cute. Sis likes her hair. Sis like her makeup. Sis is just looking cute today.